Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. My name is Miss Nightmare. Hope you guys are ready to listen to some Valentine's Day theme horror stories. Valentine's Requiem fade in a dimly lit room, neither room shrouded in darkness, lit only by the flickering flame of a single candle. Photos of various women, each resembling the killer's mother in some way, are pinned across the walls. At the center, a man, James Fortoris, sits at a desk, meticulously writing love letters with an old-fashioned pen. His expression is one of deep obsession and sorrow. Every year, as Valentine's approaches, I feel her presence, Mother guiding me to find her again in the faces of strangers. Cut to a local bar, night Valentine's Eve, a bustling atmosphere with couples and singles mingling. James enters, his gaze intense, scanning the crowd. He spots Sarah, 30s, a woman whose appearance strikingly resembles his mother's. James, why, and there she was. A mirror image of the past. My heart knew it was her, even if her soul did not. Cut to Sarah's living room. Night later, Sarah, charmed by James's attentiveness, invites him home. They sit on the couch, sipping wine. James's demeanor changes. James, you remind me of someone very special. You know that? Sarah, uneasy, tries to laugh it off, but the air grows tense. Cut. Sarah's living room. Struggle ensues. Sarah realizes too late James's intentions. The scene fades to black amidst her screams and the haunting sound of a struggle. Cut Toombs's room, night after James returns. Another photo in hand. He pins it next to the others. A ritualistic addition to his macabre collection. He lights another candle, this time in front of Sarah's photo. James of HHCO, another soul freed from the shackles of this world. Mother, do you see? Do you see how much I love you? Cut to police station. Day Detective Lara Hawkins of 40s over case files, her eyes tired but determined. Women disappearing every Valentine's Day, each bearing a resemblance to the same woman in an old, faded photograph found at one of the crime scenes. Lara whispers to herself, I see you, James. And this Valentine's, we end this dance. Cut to a secluded cabin. Night, Valentine's Day, Lara, now in plain clothes, baits James, having altered her appearance to resemble his mother's. James, unable to resist the lure, approaches her, James' mother. Is it really you? Lara, it's over, James. No more victims. As James realizes the trap, police lights flash, surrounding him. A standoff ensues, but ultimately, James is apprehended. Cut to police station. Night Lara looks over the photos of the victims, a solemn promise reflected in her eyes. Lara, oh, for every soul lost, a memory cherished. Will remember you not by how you left this world, but by the love you deserve. This Valentine's, we remember the hearts you left. Fartrum. Day the room is filled with an anxious silence as the trial of James unfolds. Family members of the victims, the press, and a curious public fill every seat. James sits, a shadow of his former self, his eyes void of the obsession that once drove him. Judge, at James, you've been found guilty of the heinous crimes that have haunted our community. Do you have any last words before I pass your sentence? James softly, almost inaudibly, I was haunted by her. I thought I was loving her, but I was destroying everything she stood for. I see that the judge sentences James to life without the possibility of parole. A heavy sigh ripples through the courtroom, a mixture of relief and sorrow. Cut to cemetery. Day Lara stands in front of a newly erected monument, a tribute to the women lost. She places flowers at the base, her face reflecting a mix of closure and enduring sadness. Lara S.O.B. We seek justice, not for vengeance, but for peace, for the memories that linger in the echo of their laughter, for the love they were robbed of. We stand guard. Cut to Lara's office. Night Lara sits at her desk, flipping through case files, her eyes stopping on a photo of James's mother. She ponders the cycle of pain and the victims it claims, not just those who are lost, but those who lose themselves in their own darkness. Lara Yeezy.O. In our search for monsters, we must be wary not to lose ourselves. For in the end, the line between love and obsession is as thin as the one between protector and predator. Cut to a small park. Dusk children play. Couples walk hand in hand, and life goes on, under the watchful eyes of those committed to protecting it. Lara watches from a distance, a silent guardian of their peace. Lara V.O. As the sun sets on this chapter, we look toward the dawn of new beginnings. Love in its truest form is our redemption. Fade at the screen fades to black, leaving the audience with a lingering sense of hope amidst the tragedy, a reminder of the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring power of love. Fading. The city, the camera pans over the city skyline, the darkness pierced by the glittering lights of skyscrapers. The bustling noise of the day has settled into a calm, reflective silence. Cut to Lara's living room. Night Lara, now off duty, sits by a fireplace, a glass of wine in hand, reflecting on the day's events. The room is cozy, filled with personal mementos and pictures of loved ones. She picks up a photo of herself with a group of women, each a survivor of James's terror, their bonds forged through shared tragedy and resilience. Lara V. In the aftermath, we find strength, not in solitude, but in unity. Our shared pain becomes our shared resolve to heal, to rebuild. Cut to a community center, day a support group meeting for the survivors and the families of the victims. Lara is there not as a detective, but as a member of the community. They share stories, tears, and laughter. It's a sanctuary of healing, a testament to the human capacity for compassion and recovery. Lara Hawkins. Every story shared, every tear shed, waters the seeds of our collective healing. Here, in the heart of our community, we find our sanctuary. Cut to Lara's office. Day, weeks later, Lara, back at work, is more determined than ever. She opens a new case file, her resolve clear in her eyes. The fight against darkness continues, but now with a deeper understanding of the light it seeks to extinguish. Lara UVO journey through darkness teaches us the value of light. With each case, we're not just seeking justice, we're reaffirming our commitment to protect the flame of hope, of love. A rooftop garden. Sunset Lara stands on a rooftop garden overlooking the city, the sunset painting the sky in hues of orange and purple. She plants a flower in a pot, a symbolic gesture of remembrance and renewal. Lara y Biosay. As the sun sets, we remember those we've lost, not by the shadow of their absence, but by the light of their memory. And in their memory, we sow the seeds of a better tomorrow. The camera pulls back to reveal the city below, alive with the promise of a new day. Lara looks on, a silent sentinel whose battle scars are matched only by her unwavering hope. Fadet. This conclusion wraps up the narrative by emphasizing themes of healing, community, and the ongoing commitment to justice and protection.